Hi everybody, Bonnie here. Hope you guys are doing good. Thanks for seeing what I'm up to today. Today's Wednesday, which is starting the Wednesday nights at church where the girls go, and I teach a kindergarten class there, and the first lesson is bee leaving, and it does the play on bees. So I've got a bag of bees here to show you guys. And I found this really awesome color change. I'll talk about that in a few minutes. All right, it's later in the day on Wednesday. We actually have to leave in a couple of hours. So if you hear any background banging or anything, I'm in the living room, but I'm right below I think Lydia's room, and the girls are all in there. So if you hear any bangs, that's what it is. And Dingo is sitting there on his cat tree, which is behind you guys, so hopefully he'll behave and he'll just calmly sit there and kind of stare at me. So last year I did some bees for the class, but I didn't have any light yellow. All I had was this is like a mustardy gold color, and it's Bernat Blanket, and the wings are Bernat Blanket also. So this was last year's bee. This is a pattern by Mama J Crochet right here on YouTube, the basic bee pattern. I made these bees originally like 3 years ago when they first came out, and then I was seeing bees everywhere and I didn't make any for a while. But since we're doing the Believing badge, I wanted to make some more bees. So I had one of these left from last year, and I remembered to get the brighter yellow chenille yarn, and that's what I did for this year's bees. This is the first one that I made right here. I used a 5.5 hook for this. This is all Michael's chenille yarns, the Sweet Home Slim, or it could be Sweet Snuggles Light, whichever one had the color, and then regular white. Now in comparison, I don't remember what hook size I used on these, probably similar. And they are smaller, but this is Bernat Blanket, like I said. This is the Chenille Home Slim yarns. I did my own thing for the face. She uses safety eyes in her tutorial, and well, the kids I'm giving these to, they're like 5, and I know some of them have younger siblings, so I didn't want to do safety eyes, and so I just embroidered a face, and I do have like little cheeks. You can see it better on this one here. It's a little more yellowy in person. It's kind of, you know how it is, not showing the right color. And I'm wearing my yellow jacket because, haha, yellow jacket, I didn't mean that as a pun, but anyway, because the colors for the group that I teach is yellow and white. So anyway, the bees. I made 11 of these. I'm not sure how many girls I'm going to have. I know at least 4, and I want to have some extra ones to give them tonight. So yeah, they're really cute. Now this one and this one, the color changes, you can really see. For this one, I did the color change like she does in her video, which of course I'll link down below, and she does a chain 1 method. And when I made the bees at first, that's all I knew, so that's what I did, and of course I'm not happy with that color jog there. So with this one, I have since learned a different way to do color changes, which is when you color change in the stitch right before that you want the new color to be. So I would start the stitch in yellow, and then I would finish the single crochet in black, and I did not do any chain 1s, but there's still this color jog. But you guys, so like I was frustrated, and I have seen a lot of videos and stuff on color changing, and I wanted something quick, something easy. I don't want to have to stop, get my needle out, put the yarn through this and that, and like too much for me. Too much for me. I just want to keep crocheting. You know, when you're crocheting in the round, you just want to keep going. So just really quick, I'm like, I wonder if there's anything else out there, and I ran across this video by Nicole Chase here on YouTube, which of course I will link. It's a very short video. She's right to the point, and it works so much better. Let me grab one of those bees. Here is the new color change method, which I will always be using from now on. And this is the one that I used to do. This is the one where I went in and I just did half of the stitch in one color and then finished the stitch with the new color. This one, I will link the video below. It is so awesome and straightforward. She goes through the front loop of the stitch that you want to change color in and then goes around. And when you get back to that stitch where you did the front loop in the different color, you take the front loop and you go through the 2 loops on top, and I will link the video, you guys. It's just awesome. It's hard to explain. I'm sorry I'm not explaining it right, but look at the difference. Like, I love this. This one's the new way, and then this was the old way. And with this new one, before I stuffed it, I also just lifted up the stitches, just like I just like kind of did this, and I made sure that the ends were pulled tight. I knot those ends when I'm color changing, just so it's not gonna fall apart or anything. I mean, it's not like perfect, but it's better than this one. So yeah, I found a new way to color change. I'm very thankful for that video. Also, these are the, like, this is the good bee. These are, I made 10 like this that I will be taking with me to give away. Now this one with the lighter pink cheeks, this one is one I'm keeping because I thought I would give it a stinger. These ones with the hot pink cheeks, I just ended it like with the yellow color. I know you guys can do all kinds of different kinds of stripes and whatever, but this is just the basic pattern that I was used to from Mama J Crochet. So I thought, you know what, maybe I'll do a stinger. It doesn't look like a stinger, you guys. It doesn't look like a stinger. It looks like something else. I call this my butt bee because, and it's not going. It's staying here. I might just like put it in the background or somewhere. I don't know. And another thing with this bee was kind of like my experiment bee, I guess you could say, because it was the first bee that I tried to do a stinger with and didn't work. And then the wings, I added another row to the pattern from Mama J Crochet. On the other bee right here, I didn't need to do that because it was brunette blanket yarn, and size-wise the wings looked good with the size of the bee. But when I did that pattern for the chenille yarn, the wings were a little small, and some people like small wings. That's fine. There are some patterns with smaller wings, but I kind of like the bigger wings, so I did add an extra round. And I do sew the wings on. You make each separate, you make 2 circles, and then it's really simple. You can't really mess up where you're sewing it because then I sew it right on the yellow, right in the middle on the yellow. And I sew one on at a time, obviously. But the wings were kind of like poofing around, and I've got this one right here to show you guys because there was a knot in, can you see that bump? There was a knot in the yarn and I just kept going. I should not have kept going. So I'm gonna take these wings off and make new ones real quick. But anyway, they are just, I don't know. I thought it would look better if the wings were down just a little bit, not down all the way. So I had this great idea. Well, why don't I just glue them? Guys, don't glue them. So that's what I did with this bee here, my experiment butt bee. I took hot glue and I just hot glued them, smashed it down, and it gave me the look that I wanted, but you can feel the hot glue. It's rough. So I was like, well, I'm glad I did it on this bee and not the other bees. So for the other ones that I did, I sewed it down. Let me grab like a finished bee that I'm happy with. This one right here. It's got the good color change, the hot pink cheeks, and I just tacked it down with some embroidery floss, some white embroidery floss, super fast, and I really like how it turned out. They're not too floppy. They're not gonna get like misshapen because kids are gonna play with these. And also with this pattern, the wings, you can push them down, which is how I have them in my bag, just because it's easier to pack them that way. But then they just come right back up, and they don't come up too far and be all weird and floppy. So I made bees, and yeah, I think they turned out really, really cute. Bees are so fun to make. They're really simple. A lot of you guys out there have probably already made some bees. So in this bag I've got 9 bees. They all look the same. I mean, who doesn't love bees? So that's what I have for you guys today. I hope you are having a good one, and I'll be seeing you soon. Bye everybody. Look at this dress. It's glittery on the trim, I guess. Ooh. So I could not crochet anything as beautiful as this, so I'm glad I asked Sage to make a dress for this Cabbage Patch doll that has been naked. I was going to crochet a dress, but the yarn wasn't working and I gave up. And Sage is amazing. Like, she probably even did the pattern herself. I don't even know, but she did do the pattern. Oh, Briella just told me she did do the pattern herself. She's 17 and she can sew. I cannot sew. Like, I can sew a button on, but I don't know how to do a sewing machine. But look at this dress. I just had to show you guys before I take it to church. So cute. Oh my goodness. I love it.